This shit's trash. Yo, yo, yo. It's Marky Mark's Tarot. We shall see. Oh, hey, Esmeralda, how you doing? Hey, Vargo. Hey, kids. I'm doing good. How you guys doing? It's been a good day. Energy's been good. Life's good. All's good. I can't complain. It don't make sense. Good to see you too, sweetheart. Hope everything's been good with you. Kits, I see you donated. Thanks. You can ask your question when you're ready. Yeah, I'm good. Had a good day. It rained all day here, so I didn't came on earlier live for a bit. Then I pretty much just tied it up around here. But now it's not raining no more, and it's nice and cool, so it's good. Rain finally stopped. Otherwise, that is all good. What's good that is coming for you? Let's see. Well, what I see coming towards what's good for you is a return of like an old friend, someone you can reunite with, someone to have a reunion with. Also, like things look hopeful for you. Um, Whatever you're expecting, it could be favorable and good. You might have new alliances, like people that you can link up with to do things with, whether it's work or something like that. But otherwise, that's the only good thing I see coming up is like a person coming back into your life. That's a good friend of yours, someone that you know, someone that you're reuniting with. Otherwise, that like I don't see anybody like I don't see you like solving any serious difficulties or getting over certain unwanted things. You might feel stuck, and then like you might still have the same obstacles as you have now for the rest of this month. Um, like try not to like self-destruct and like go off on anybody, or if anybody comes towards you, like like doing anything bad to you, just like try not to do that. Try not to get involved with other people that you know is not good for you. Things are going to be slow and stagnant. Try not to like overstep like what direction you want to go in. Like just let things pan out on its own. But as far as good things, there's not much, but I do see like a hopeful outlook on things as far as like whatever you're expecting. So whatever you're expecting, it could be good. But don't let people get in your way of your success or whatever. But I do see the only good thing I really see is someone returning back into your life that wants to reunite with you, and it's a good thing. But try not to let people on the outside like affect you too much. Otherwise, that I still see you going through like some obstacles here and there, and just like dealing with people in general. It's definitely a guy, someone from like your. It's a guy from your past, someone you used to like be with, or could be a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Man, doesn't have to be. But I got the King of Cups. That's who it is. It's a man. Could be a friend or lover. Either way, it's a good person that you know. It's a good person. So I got the star, 6 of Wands. So it's a good person. It's someone that you're gonna reunite with. That's coming back in a good way. Esmeralda, yeah, I got your donation. Thanks. He said, "What don't I see coming?" So yeah, kids, it's somebody that you like, somebody that is cool. That's the only good thing. That it's a good person that's coming back into your life. I see a man. So all right, Esmeralda, what I see here is you might have some doubts and uncertainties about like certain things and certain people. But what you don't see coming is you're going to enjoy some time with a man This person is like a businessman, a professional. Like this person is considerate and generous. They could have dark hair. And this person's like going to make a lot of effort to come towards you and talk to you. And it could be like up, like coming up this month, or like this person can ask you out somewhere, or ask you to go somewhere, or ask you to go to dinner, like go to a party or something like that. So if a man asks you to go to a party, this person, like, you might not have expected it, but this person will ask you to go somewhere with them, like to a party or to like some festivity or something like that. But this person's going to put in effort to like come towards you and ask you out and ask you to go somewhere. If you do go with this person, it's going to seem like, kind of like you're going to kind of doubt this, and you're going to have anxiety about it, and you're going to be hesitant on thinking about going, and you're going to be doubtful. But try not to be, because I see it like being okay, and you're going to have fun with this person. Um, like I said, it could be somebody that's interested in you, or it could be like a man that you know, like a brother or a father or whatever, or it could be like a coworker or somebody that you know that is a generous, decent person. They're gonna ask you to go somewhere, like to a party or something. But this is gonna be like an adjustment for you, or it's gonna be like they're gonna be like, hey, if you're bored, come and see me, or come to this place, or come to my party, or something like that. So it's going to be out of your comfort zone. It's going to be like a change or a transition. And it's like, you're going to be like, okay, well, fuck it. Yeah, I might as well go. I'll go and have fun. If you do, that's something like you wasn't expecting, or you wasn't like thinking that was going to happen. You didn't see it coming, but that's probably what's going to happen. But you might be uncertain about it and be doubtful about it. But I see it being okay, and like you might be very indecisive and say, "Well, I don't know if I should go or not. I don't feel like it." So it's really up to you to make the decision whether or not you want to go. But I feel like this person is very sincere, and they're a decent person. Like they're not an asshole or anything like that. They're a pretty decent person. So, like I said, you might know the person. So, but if you don't see it coming, because you ask, "What do I don't see coming?" But you might not see this now. You might not see this coming. So Esmeralda, that's what I see for you. So it could be a guy coming towards you. You're welcome. If you are like, if you already have this guy in your energy, like, and you're talking to him, and like he might just like get the balls to ask you out, like to go to a party. So you might even know this person right now. They might be talking to you on and off and just be cool with you. And they're gonna be like, you know what? Let me ask this woman out. Like, let me take my chance. So it's something you didn't see coming. Is this guy asking you out? You're gonna be surprised about it. I mean, that's if that's what you want, then that'll probably happen. That's what I see, which is good. Hey, go out and have some fun. No problem, kids. Anytime, sweetheart. No problem, Esmeralda. You're welcome. It's all positive stuff, like. Yeah, it was fine, Virgo. We it was not too many people, just a couple people. Everybody was like, going. Oh, okay. I'm sorry to hear that, Esmeralda. Well, maybe there's gonna be like a guy there that like comforts you. Maybe that's what it is. Then, like, this person is probably going to like comfort you about your mom, or they're gonna like, ask you like, hey, look, I'll do something for you if you want, or like that type of thing. So it might not be like a date, but it might be like a person that comes towards you about that, like, about your mom and stuff. So that was a couple of days ago then, on the third. Like, did she have cancer or something like that? Or some type of like sickness? And you were taking care of her, like on her last couple of days, like on well, you were taking care of her all this time. I remember you told me she was not gonna go out without a fight, but she do it. Oh, okay, okay, yeah. Because I was saying too, it sounds familiar. Yeah, I'm actually trying to like talk to her, to be honest. As soon as you said that, like I wanted to see if I can get her, so I can get something from her, just get a message or something. But the first thing I got from her was that you were there for her the whole time. Like she says that you took care of her, and she appreciates that. But I'm getting like like she wasn't eating that much because my stomach's starting to hurt when I tap into her energy. Like it's like I don't know what type of cancer that is, but I know there's tons of them. But like I'm getting like she didn't eat like in her last couple of days. Like she wasn't eating well. Like I get like my stomach's like I'm full, but I'm getting like an empty stomach. Yeah, like that's how I feel with her. Ugh. It's like an empty stomach feeling, like you haven't eaten in like days. Oh, yeah, I can feel that. I feel bad for her. Yeah, that's how I feel. Like I feel like I'm full, but like I can't. Like I don't. Like that's how she feels. Yeah, like she's saying that she appreciates everything you did for her, and it's like she's saying like you don't have to worry about her anymore because she felt like she took time off your life. Like like I'm mom and dad. Like I'm a burden to you. Don't worry about me. Live your life. Like how people are, like the older generation. They're like, oh, you have your life. Go ahead. Don't worry about me. I'm gonna die anyway. Like I felt like she would say that, or she thought that, but she was like, oh well, at least she's gonna be, living her life, and she doesn't have to worry about me no more. Like not like in a bad way, but like in a way where she doesn't. You don't have to be like she doesn't have to be a burden to you, even though she knows that you cared about her a lot. Yeah, like it's not a bad thing, but like she wants you to have her stuff, like her things. Yeah, like there's some items that she has that she wants you to have her stuff. She says, make sure you take all my things, like all the stuff that she wants you to have, or something like that. You kept a lot of her things. Yeah, yeah. She told me that there's some stuff that she wants you to have that's hers, or something like that. I see like a box with some stuff in it. Like I don't know if she had like one of those jewelry boxes made out of wood that had like a design and like had a flower around it or something. Like I see like a wood looking box, and it's got like a design on it. Like she kept things in there or something like that. Could be a makeup box or a jewelry box or something like that. I don't know. Oh, okay. Yeah, it would. Like she says she'll always be around you and she'll be with you. Like, she'll be around you and she'll be with you for forever. Like she says she'd rather be with you than be with anybody else. But like I see her around like a man too. Like I don't know if this is her husband or her dad or something like that, but or her dad. Like he's got dark hair and like a mustache. Yeah, she says she won't be going nowhere. She's gonna hang out with you guys in spirit to just, you can talk to her and stuff just like, she was there. It doesn't matter. It's the same thing. Like it's just you won't see her, but you'll feel her. Like I don't know if she was like into makeup or she used to like put lipstick on or something like that, or like women sit in front of like a mirror and they do their hair and stuff. I don't know if she did that, but or maybe she was watching you do it. I don't know. Like I see like a chair and like a table and like a mirror and her like looking at somebody do their makeup, or she like put on her lipstick or something like that. Like she kept showing me that she loved her lipstick. Okay, well there you go. I guess it's her then, because she looks like you. Like when I look at your picture, like she looks like you. Okay, yeah. So she probably watches you put on your stuff. I was wondering what she was doing. I was like, you know, yeah, you guys look alike. Yeah. When I see your picture, I see her. Like she's a nice lady, though. I remember telling you something last time, but that was a while ago. I remember you saying she was sick, but I said, yeah, she ain't going nowhere for a while. So I think that was last year. I tell you that. Yeah, she's definitely a fighter, but she wants to be around you and your dad. So yeah, it could have been January. Yeah, yeah, this year's flown by already. Yeah, I know it was a while ago. It's already April, so yeah, it was 4 months ago. Feels like last year. But yeah, but she's okay. I felt her strong energy in the beginning, but she's okay though. She just wanted me to tell you that she wants you to like be happy, and she wants you to like know that she appreciates everything you did for her, like taking care of her and stuff. Like she appreciates you taking care of her. I also see her like around like another woman, and the woman's like got like short, like gray hair, and then like it goes in like this, like that. Like her hair is short and it splits in the middle and goes down like that. But like this is an older lady, but she's got like grayish white hair, and like it could be like somebody like a sister or like a mom or something like that. But I see her around another lady in spirit, and the lady's like a little bit like maybe about a couple inches taller, just like not even that much, like the same height, but just a little bit, maybe a little bit taller. Like I kind of see like a little dip in the head, like yeah, yeah. If that's her mom, then that's probably her. Like she's with this lady. Yeah, they don't look. The person doesn't look that old, but they have like that look, like that straight hair with the and it curls inwards a little bit. Like I can see the person, like grayish white hair, like gray, more gray than white, and they're wearing like one of those botas. You know the botas. I could see certain people around her. Yeah, she's a nice lady though. See, I don't feel her pain no more. Like I don't feel nothing. She's gone. Like the when she first came in, I felt kind of weird, kind of sick. But now, like I don't feel her no more. Now she's like, all right, cool. But she's gonna be with you guys a lot. Nah, she's not in pain. Spirit's not in pain no more. It's only your physical body, But she's okay. I felt like, her how she passed and stuff when I first tapped into her because I didn't ask her to come forward. I asked her, I just wanted to see if she was around. So just to like, I like to do that for anybody who recently passed away, just to let people know like that it can be done. And I remember talking about her before. Yeah. Now that you mention it, I remember. But she's okay. She's happy. Like I don't know if she touched your face a lot like this and like said things to you. Like she said that she seems like the and her hands were like cold. She's a nice lady though. Yeah, like I almost felt it. Like she said that she's gonna make her rounds. She wants to go see people that she knows that are passed away. She says I'm gonna make my rounds. Like I see her in like a foreign country, like not in America. I see her somewhere else. Like she says she's gonna go on a trip to go see some people that she knows. Spirit can go anywhere. I keep telling people like they'll go wherever. Oh, okay. Yeah, I see her. It's not the States. I see her somewhere else. Like she says, I'm going to go visit visit people. She didn't say fam. She just said, I'm going to go visit people. So she's probably going to go there and visit people. Spirit gets free tickets, see, free airwaves. So you don't need to do the bucket list. The bucket list continues. Yeah, I keep telling people that's how it works, but no, a lot of people think it's bullshit, but it's not. It's not bullshit. People with the spirit do that. They go everywhere. They're just like us, but just in a spiritual form. They go in our cars, they go in planes, they go all over the place. They travel, they go wherever. Yeah. And they can all do it for free. There must be some spirits there that she wants to see. So she's probably gonna go visit our family then. So that's cool. Yeah. She's happy though. And I don't know if you call your dad Papa or something like that. She says, "Take care of Papa," something like that. She's cool. Papi, yeah. Papi. Yeah, Papa. I heard her say something about Papa or something like that. So Papa. It must be Appa. Okay. She said, take care of him. Make sure he's okay. But she says she'll help you in spirit. That's nice. Just know that she's very happy and she thanks you very much for helping her. And she's very grateful for you, but she doesn't want you to like, you know, worry about her or like, she wants you to live your life now and not have her as, your burden and stuff like that and worrying about her all the time. And that she's gonna go probably to Mexico and visit people now. So if she's been passed for a while since the third, so it's been 10 days. So that's what happened. See. Oh yeah, definitely. And you'll definitely see things like that and hear her and she'll move things around or you'll smell her and stuff like that. She'll always be around you. Because see, you took care of her in her dying days, see. So she'll always be there for you. And if your dad's there with you, then she's gonna be next to her husband. So it all makes sense. But she just said she's going to visit people in another country. That's what she said. So hey, go for it. Have fun. I know it's like I see like a black chair and like a black desk or a dark colored chair or a dark colored desk, like area that she used to sit at. Like it could be black or it could be like that dark wood. Like that's where I see her sitting. That's cool. Hey, love and life. All's good. How you doing? All's good in the hood. In the kitchen? Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. Yeah, I saw her sitting there. That's where she is, sitting on this chair and like on a desk area or a table or something like that. And like I said, she's got like lipstick on and like she looks good. Like she doesn't look sick. Like she's showing me her like looking like before she got sick. So like how women have that like leopard looking stuff. I don't know if she had like an outfit like that. like a leopard looking, the orange, like the yellow and black or orange and black type of thing. Like it could be like a shirt or something she had. I don't know why I saw that, but like maybe she has something like that. I feel like she dressed well, like she dressed really elegant-ish. Like it could be in her prime or like when she was like, dressing up and shit. But some of the older ladies, they dress like that too. They dress like that, like all good looking and they look like well dressed and elegant. I say elegant for the older ladies. And like she's like kind of laughing, like smiling and like chuckling. I don't know. Maybe she wants to do that, or she had a thing like that. Oh, it's you with the leopard print. Ah, yeah. When I see women wear that stuff, I start to laugh because like every time I see a woman wearing that leopard print stuff, I go wow. So I just start. I have a thing when I see that I start laughing. So like I was like, why the hell am I seeing this now? Yeah, I could see she likes fashion and makeup and her lipstick and stuff. And yeah, if you like the leopard print, she probably like was probably showing me you like in your leopard print stuff. Or maybe you had your leopard print on and she had some other stuff on and you guys went out somewhere or something like that. Yeah, I should be channeling you. Spirit can show me all sorts of shit, whatever they want. They can show me living people and people in the past. So it don't matter. They show me whatever they feel like showing me. I just sometimes I don't want to repeat it because it could be some like personal shit or it could be some different shit. I don't know. I just say it when if I feel like it. If it makes sense, it makes sense. If not, then they're in their own little world or something. They just want me to know about it. But yeah, Esmeralda, that's nice. At least my condolences to you, and I'm glad that she held on for a long time, and it was her time to go. And at least in spirit, she respects you and cares about you and loves you and wants to thank you for helping her. So that's good to know. When spirit says things like that to me about the person that their daughter and them then taking care of them, it makes me happy that you actually cared about her like that. So that's nice. I appreciate that. Yeah, this is my Marky Mark's Terror hat. I had to bring it out tonight, show my haters I got merch and shit, know. Yeah, I want to be frisky tonight. It's sexy Saturdays. It's sexy Saturdays tonight. I want to switch it up. I have to look sexy red. You're welcome, Esmeralda. I just wanted to do that for you. When people pass away, like I always like to talk to them and make sure they're okay for you. Even though you didn't ask me that, but that's cool. But maybe the man I saw is your dad and you taking care of him or something like that and everything being okay. Could be that, or it could be like a guy like giving you his condolences and say, hey, look, I'd like to take you out for a cup of coffee and, talk to you or whatever. Just make sure, he's a good person, whoever the person I read about. So, so yeah, that's good. Yeah, the leopard, love and life. The leopard print is feisty. Yes, every time I see that, yeah, yeah, Virgo. I got my merch. I'm big like that. Marky Mark's tarot hat. I don't fuck around. I got decks, hats, you know. I'm like that. Hey Marley, what's up, sweetheart? How you doing? But that's nice, Esmeralda. I'm glad that she came through and came to me and talked to me about you. So that's nice. That's why I was trying to talk to her. So see if she will come through for me so I can, that make you happy and do it as, you know, make sure she's okay. So I'm glad it all worked out. That's good. I know it must not be easy losing a parent, so I have both of mine. So yes. But that's just to show you, she passed away 10 days ago, and she's already in spirit life, enjoying herself, and she's ready to go to Mexico and go visit her family. There you go. And that, folks, is how it works. Spirits like ready to mingle. They hang out for a while and then they go make their rounds. They go see this person, they go see that person, just like a normal life. It's just that everything's free. Yeah, exactly. God will give you the strength, and God gave you your mom back in spirit. That's how you gotta look at it. He let your mom stay in spirit with you guys. So if I can talk to her, that means she's not in hell, and she's not in heaven. She's roaming around on earth like everybody else. Because you have to be super bad to go to hell, and I won't be able to see you anyway, because I don't tap into the devil anyway, nor would I ever want to. And if you're in heaven, I'm not worthy to see you anyway, because that's up to God. He keeps those people to himself. We're not worthy to see that type of divinity, I don't feel, you know. So everybody just stays on earth and does their thing, does their rounds. You just live another life on here, doing your thing in spirit. That's what I believe, at least. Because if I can see it, obviously it's true. I'm just saying. But it's good though. At least now you'll have, time to heal and to live out her memory and have her stuff, and she'll be visiting you too. In the meantime, take care of your dad and yourself, and always believe that she has the right, things for you. That's all you gotta do. It's that simple. Life goes on. The physical presence will always be missed, but the spiritual presence is forever. That's one thing that I can guarantee. Is their spiritual presence will always be there. Marley said, I'm good. Hope you had a good day. Yeah, oh, you had a good day. I had a good day. I'm glad you're good. It's been a good Saturday. It rained all day here. I went live earlier and I pretty much just cleaned everything here, cleaned all my stuff, cleaned everything up, washed all my damn dishes. I had fish and chips tonight. Fish and homemade fries. It's nice. I had fresh snapper tonight. It was good. And some salad. It's like good shit. It's nice and cool tonight. The wind's going away. The rain's going away. So it's a good Saturday. Good Saturday evening and night. Good to go. Yeah, absolutely. You can talk to spirit all day, every day. I do it. I talk to God every day. I ask God, I ask Jesus to help me, to protect my family, protect me, protect my everybody, to give me the I ask spirit always to act, give me the right answers for you guys. Always give me the right readings to give to you guys. Bring forth your loved ones. I ask for all of that. Always ask permission. Because I ain't nobody without them. So I recognize that, and that's why they help me. That's all you got to do. It hurts to lose people, but you always have them in spirit. That's guaranteed. Guaranteed. They're always there. All right. So if you guys want a message, let me know. I do have like adult messages tonight, like I promised. Some people like want sex card messages or love messages or some bullshit like that. If you want all that stuff, I got it. Um, like if you want to know if a zodiac sign person is coming towards you, I can do that. Or just give you a general message or a spirit message if you don't want the sexy messages. It's up to you. I'll cater to all of you. Some people said that they missed my sexy Saturday messages. So I put it down on my title tonight, sexy Saturday messages. That's for those who want it. I know my crew is kind of conservative, but you never know. I know. Those are I have all those cards here with me today just in case anybody wants them, Because everybody says how they miss those fun times. I'm like, well, I can still do it. It's just nobody asking me to. Like everybody's like kind of growing out of that shit, or they have somebody, or they don't want nobody, so they don't care. But yeah, those were funny ass times. Yeah, that's cool. It's I'm just putting it out there. Anybody who wants one, you can have one. If not, we can just shoot the shit and talk. I'm fine with that. I'm good. You know me, I'm gonna sit here and talk shit all night. Messages or not. So it's all good. I'm here. Yes, Marky Mark's Terror Hat. It's that merch. See, I knew it. I knew Love and Life. See, Love and Life says we're conservative freaks. All right, let me see. See, it's my zodiac sign deck. It's not my deck, but Sister Act the movie. I saw that movie like years ago. Like I don't remember it, but I remember seeing it like years ago. It was Whoopi Goldberg. That's the one you're talking about? I don't like Whoopi Goldberg. She's an idiot. Yeah, I don't like her. She's an idiot. She's on that shirt. She's on that show that's on TV, and she's always like saying stupid shit. I don't like her that much, but she's a good actor though. I personally don't really care for her.
You all right over there?
Okay. Yeah, The View. Yeah, she was on there running her mouth and getting put in her place. It was pretty fun to watch. I watched it one time, and I was like, "Oh yeah, she's getting her ass torn out good." Yeah, I don't watch those things, but like it came up on my feed, and I watched like a clip of it where the person was telling her off. I was like, "Gotta take that, dumbass." She's kind of weird anyway, but whatever. All right, let me see. Love and Life. You said, what sexy sign is looking your way? Oh, a Scorpio. I mean, a Scorpio. A Scorpio or a Scorpio is looking your way. They're ready to grab you and sting you. See that card? Come here, got you. Gotta watch out. Them Scorpios they be crazy. You know? So the Scorpio might be watching out for you, looking for you. Oh, you're a Scorpio. Oh boy. Two Scorpios together. Oh shit. Y'all stinging each other and shit. Giving each other drama. So hey, another Scorpio might be looking out for you, looking at you. So you're the Scorpio and you might find a Scorpio, you know? Yeah. Or that might be just a regular Scorpio. You know? Yeah, it sounds exciting. Sounds stingingly exciting, As long as you don't, poison each other. Take it easy. Marley's a Scorpio too, You guys are my favorite Scorpios, I don't know any other Scorpios that come in there. I can't remember. But yeah, you guys can be my favorite Scorpios. All right, Virgo. Virgo says I'll have one of those messages. All right. What zodiac sign is got their eye on Virgo? Let's see. A Gemini has their eye on you. Once you go Gemini, you can't deny. Gemini, are you gonna lie? Well, like I always say, once you go Gemini, you can't deny. So Gemini has their eye on you. Oh shit. Yeah, Gemini and Virgo are like that sparks flying. I know a few people that are Virgos and they said the Gemini person was a crazy fuck. Then I had some Geminis talk about Virgo people that were crazy. So those two signs, like, they have a connection, but sometimes it's a little bit too much. Oh, there you go. That Gemini is ready to deny. Now, let me see what's going on. What zodiac signs got their eye on Marky? Let's find them. What zodiac sign has their eye on me? Let's see. Probably the whole deck. No, I'm just joking. Dan, look. No, Dan, stop it. I hope a Leo doesn't come out. Please don't curse me. A Sagittarius. Ooh. In my earlier live, I said that I had 3 Sagittarius girlfriends in my lifetime, and they were all a pain in my fucking ass. Sagittarius has their eye on me. Fun, great. Like, I really need that. And look, she's got a bow and arrow, so she's about to shoot her Cupid's arrow at my ass. She's like, "Come here, get over here, Mark." I don't know who that is, but we'll see. Some Sagittarius got their eye on me. We'll see. Actually, I have to find out if that chick that I know, I wonder if she is a Sagittarius. I have to find out. Got to do some investigation. I got to do some investigating. Oh boy. I remember when I used to do this. Virgo, you remember when I used to do the zodiac sign cards? And when Sue was here, when Sue was in the room, she'd be like, "Marky's gonna get an Aries or a Capricorn. I knew it." And then a couple of times, like, she would jinx my ass, and a Capricorn or Aries will come up, and she'd be like, I told you, they love you, they love. And I'll be like, how the fuck did she do that shit? Don't be cursing me, girl. Fuck off. I used to hate using them cards sometimes because she'd be like, "Oh, I know Aries or Capricorn's coming up because those are the ones that love you, Mark." And I'm like, "Shut up, Sue." And she would get such a kick out of it. She used to laugh like crazy. I remember those cards. I'll be like, fuck, I don't even want to bring them up. Sue's going to get me. She's probably laughing right now. Oh, nice, Marley. That's cool. Got Chick-fil-A. Must be nice. Rub it in, why don't you? Damn, Chick-fil-A. I want Chick-fil-A so bad. I haven't had it in 4 years. Last time I had it in Boston. I know I would definitely like that, but it's going to be kind of stale before it gets here. But yeah, it's all good. I'll get there. You had your first Jimmy John's today. How was it? Shopping and snoring. Yeah, there you go. Sounds like a great life. I do shopping, and my dog does the snoring. She's over here half snoring now. Three 16-inch sub sandwiches for $63. Holy shit. It must have been huge. Emily found this cool Irish jersey. Oh, nice. Cool. Yeah, that sounds good. If it was here in Bermuda, it'd probably be like $100. But mm. I had snapper. I made snapper today. I fried some snapper, and I made homemade fries, and I had my sister made a salad. Fuck, it was so good. Yeah, I love homemade sandwiches. I actually for my lunch today I had breakfast lunch really. I had a croissant. I got a croissant from like the bakery place. I got a croissant and I lightly toasted it, and I had a fried egg and bacon inside the croissant with some cheese and mayo. I made my own breakfast lunch sandwich. I love croissants. It's so nice. And then just now for dinner, I had the snapper in a sandwich with tartar sauce. Oh, the wife says you're paying next week. Applebee's. Yeah, I haven't been Applebee's forever. Like when I go to Boston and when I used to go to Atlanta, I used to always go to the mall and I would get Dunkin' Donuts in the morning. Like I would get like a sausage, egg, and cheese on a croissant and a coffee. And for lunch, I would always or lunch or dinner, it didn't matter, either one. I would always get like Chinese food. Like you know how they have those guys with the toothpick. Okay, come here, try this, try this, try this. You can have one. Here, try this. I'm like, no, no, that's cool, bro. I want a whole plate. You ain't teasing me with that bullshit. And he's like, teriyaki, teriyaki chicken, come try it for me. I was like, okay, all right, I'll try it. So I'll try it, but like, yeah, that tastes good. He goes, oh, come get some. I was like, all right, bro. And be holding up damn toothpicks with the meat on it. I'll be like, yeah, bro, it tastes good. I'll take that. Hey, Rudy, how you doing? Hey, Girly Sunday, how's it going? So yeah, every time I go to the mall, I always go to like those Chinese places, and I would get like noodles and shrimps and it was like any stir fry type of food. Like I can eat that every day. I love noodles and like cabbage and peppers and onions, like shrimp or chicken, whatever, like fish. Any type of stir fry like I get from the mall, from those Chinese places, those people know how to cook, man. Those people got some good shit. The last time I went to Boston, I had like that sauteed shrimp with like noodles and or rice and like veggies and shit. Oh man, I miss that so much. I can't wait to go away again. I mean, we have that shit here, but it's just when I go away, I like to eat those type of things. Oh, and like the vegetable rolls or egg rolls. I love Chinese food a lot. Oh, cool, nice. Some nice shit. Cool. Oh, really, Rudy? You went on a date? Mm. Mm. So how did the date go? Did the date involve any D? Did it de-escalate? Was it a delight? Was it distracting? Or was it delightful? No, sir. I'm celibate. I'm not. You have the key, Mark. Damn it. Hey, it's Sexy Saturdays. Come on, lighten up. You know? Oh, I got tons more. Yeah, there you go. See, Marley's gotten in with it now. Oh yeah, she just finished blushing from her date. The guy was like, "Okay, baby, it was good having dinner with you. By the way, you look ravishing tonight. You look beautiful. I like your hair. I'll pay for dinner, baby. It's okay. Rudy, thank you for accepting my date. Can I see you next time?" Rudy's like, "Sure." There you go. See, he must have been like, "Yeah, next time I'm going to distract you." Yeah, see, snatch up. It's okay. It's okay. Long as you went on a date. See, I tell you, there's gonna be some man around you that's gonna, help you and stuff. Yeah, such a delight. I don't know. That's up to him, girly Sunday. He can distract her with, you know, all sorts of things. Like Dan says, I gotta think of some more D words. At least he took her to dinner, you know. Oh, at least I think he took her to dinner. I don't know. Date, dinner, D, three D's, and you're good. They say 3D. Oh, look, she says, yeah, but disconnect. See, she came up with her word. She said, disconnect. Fuck that. The date was good, but she has to disconnect. There you go. You used to tell guys the more measure for the pleasure. Well, some guys, like me, will just tell like what I do is before I have sex or with someone, I'll bring a pen, and I'll get a black pen like this, and I'll just tell them, just draw a line where you want me to stop, you know, that's all. And I'll just stop at the line. I have to keep looking down at it to make sure I don't cross the line. So I can't get distracted. I have to draw. That's all. It's cool. I don't mind. I told you don't get me started on sexy Saturdays. I tell you this. So it all depends on what day you want it. You might want like 3 to 4, 5 to 6, 7, however much you want. You got to draw the line to where it is. And then some people will go like this. Fuck that pen. I want it all. I'll be like, okay, cool. Throw the pen away. That's all. It's all good. I'll compromise with whatever they want. Sexy Saturdays, you know. And Rudy just got us started on her date. You know, you got me talking shit. So it's gonna be one of those nights. Get prepared. It's all Rudy's fault. Hey, well, at least you went on a date and got a free dinner. I don't know if you did or didn't, but you know, if you got a free dinner, that's a good date. Every time a woman paid for dinner for me or lunch for me, I would say, hell yeah, I love that. You're piercing belly buttons? Oh no. That's gonna be a little distracting. And there you go. That's why they call you Dan the Man. Just make sure you don't spill the cheese before. Oh, I know. You never know. That's why I always bring the pen. You know, make sure. Like, to be honest, I like all that stuff, girly Sunday. I wouldn't mind. Like to be honest, I'll be honest with you. It's you know it's funny you say that because restaurants are so ridiculously expensive for like taking somebody out on a date that if I were to like if I was dating right now, right? And you know I'm at a restaurant and you know I'm eating with my you know my date or whatever, and she would say if she said to me, "Oh, do you cook?" And I'll be like, "Yeah, I do." And I said, "Our next date is going to be at my apartment, and I'll cook for you." And if she says she cooks, I'll be like, "Well, maybe I can go. You know, our next after that we can go to your place. You can cook for me. That way it's cheaper, and we get to eat our own food, and I get to see if you're really as good as me in the kitchen. Because if you can't handle the heat, then stay out of the kitchen." So I'm gonna see if she knows how to cook. So I'm gonna cook first to put the pressure on her. And once she eats that lobster, it's a wrap, you know? And if she don't like lobster, then I'll make something that she likes. But even a simple picnic is nice. I like that shit. I would love to like make a picnic and just go on a date like that. But I did all that shit. When I was dating this chick one time, I was like in my 30s. So this is, you know, a couple moons ago. When I was in my 30s, I dated this chick and we both smoked cigarettes and we both like to drink. So what I did one time is I put two like white plastic outdoor chairs in the back of my trunk, and I put a cooler with some ice and like a 6 pack of twisted teas. And then we had already had dinner, and I said after dinner we're gonna go sit off by the beach. So we went to the beach in a park, and I pulled the chairs out, had the cooler in between us, and we just drank the 6 pack. She drank three, I drank three, and we just sat off and talked all night. And that was like the end of our date after dinner. It was like the nightcap, and the moon was full. So that was something that she was like, "Oh my God, this is so romantic," you know. And I was like, "Yeah, see, you can have this life if you pay attention," but she didn't pay attention, so I had to cut her off. You know, she was a little whack. She couldn't handle all that. You'd have to skip dinner. Oh, there you go. That's cool. I went out on Tuesday. Very. Oh yeah, of course. Your thoughts might be one. Yeah, there you go. Damn, and she put the brown sugar in there. She knows what's happening. But yeah, all those picnic lunches and stuff. I like all that shit. I wouldn't mind going sitting off somewhere and like having a couple sandwiches or whatever, or just like some crackers and cheese and talk some shit. And, like that's cool stuff. That's what people don't do no more. There's hardly anybody who does those things. But that's something that I would do because here in Bermuda where I live, this is the perfect place for that type of stuff. So like I used to always do that. But if I'm dating somebody, I'll tell them like, look, let's go. Like I'm gonna make some sandwiches or whatever. Or what do you want? Turkey, tuna, ham, cheese, whatever. And then we just pack it and just go and just sit off by the beach or something. I like all that shit. But see, people don't really want that. These women want to get all dressed up and wear their rare bottoms and Louis Vuittons and get their hair all done up and put a whole pile of fucking makeup on their face and go out to a restaurant and get me paid $200 fucking. Then if they're all dressed up, they don't want to eat lobster because they might get dirty. I don't want nobody like that. I don't want no Barbie doll ass bitch. But I wouldn't mind having somebody who likes to go to picnics. That's nice. That's cool. You just gave me some ideas, Girly Sunday. I like all that shit. Or even going like on a nature walk or something. That's cool. We see some scenery and stuff. Yeah, in a perfect world that will work. But unfortunately, some people will be like, I'm not gonna go sit outside on a towel. The ants are gonna get me. All right, there, sweetheart. Then don't worry about it. We won't go to where the ants are gonna get you. Oh my God, Mark, I can't sit on this grass. It's pricking my coochie or my ass. Oh my God, the grass is making me itch. I can't stand women like that. I'll be like, all right, look, just go in the fucking car and just let's go to fucking woman. Fucking pain in the ass. There you go, Dan. You know, she'll probably say it's good on my mother. Yeah, girly son, that's so nice. I like going to the beach and grounding myself and even like walking on grass or whatever. If like with some people, like they're weird. Some women be like, "Ew, I'm not going there. It's I'm get full of sand." I'll be like, "Yeah, but you want to walk around here with your ass out, with a thong up your crack, and your titties out, and you want to look all nice, but you don't want to sit on the sand. You don't want to get full of sand." Woman, what do you want? Yeah, but I don't want to sit on the sand because then I get sand on my bum. Oh my God, it's so hot out here. Can't handle that shit. I'm like, yeah, go back to kindergarten, sweetheart. Man, I live right next to the beach, literally like 5 minutes away. I literally see the beach every damn day. Every day I see the beach, and every day I see water, and I can see the water right from here, and I can like pretty much walk to the beach like probably 10 minutes. It's a 10-minute walk, 5 minute drive. Not even 5 minutes. Probably less than that. like a small beach that's next to me, 5 minutes away, and then like there's a bigger beach, like probably like 20 minutes away. It's like a huge beach. If you Google Horseshoe Bay, Horseshoe Bay, one of the best beaches in Bermuda. Go check it out. Go Google that. Horseshoe Bay Beach, Bermuda. You'll see a big ass beach that's very popular and everybody goes there. It's like a famous beach here. It's super nice. Yeah, Horseshoe Bay. Yeah, Horseshoe Bay Beach, Bermuda. It's one of the top beaches in the world and one of the top beaches here. It's a place where like it's huge. It's like thousands of people can go on the beach. It's that big. Like I've done DJ parties there. I've DJed there like at least 20 times in my lifetime. And I've been to like pure parties there. It's long as shit, like it goes forever. And you can go from Horseshoe Bay to Work Long Bay. It's like the whole thing. It's like you can just keep going on and on and on. It's like Horseshoe Bay, and then it's like a big ass rock, and then it's got a place called Warwick Long Bay. So it's like two beaches connected to each other, but they're separated by a rock, like a big ass like mountain rock. Yeah, it's one of the best beaches ever. It's my favorite beach. It's about 15, 20 minutes from where I am. Yeah, that's one of the best beaches that we have. Like all the tourists go there. Yeah, girly Sunday, you can check in on that if you want. Hey, Miss Bikini, how are you, sweetheart? You okay? Oh, nice, Miss Bikini. That's good. Yeah, sure, Rudy. What type of card you want? Credit card, debit card, love card? Oh, that's nice, Miss Bikini. I'm glad. Million card? Nah, I don't have those. We're all out. I'm gonna answer Girly Sunday's question first, and then I'll get back. I'll give you guys some message. Get well card. All right. Let me see what you got here, Girly Sunday. I'm just gonna wait till it loads up here. Okay, Sagittarius' current thoughts of you. All right, cool. Let's check. All right, Marley. Thanks for letting us know you're gonna get a shower. Hey, Shakima. Hola, ¿cómo está? Ben? See. Yes, this is Sexy Saturdays, where we do a lot of crazy things. Shakim, I already did some zodiacs. Nobody wants the sex cards yet. I haven't had no takers, but we had the zodiac cards come out to see what zodiac sign is watching us, or no one's taken the sex cards yet. And I have them here all laid out, ready to go. So yeah. I advertised it. I said Sexy Saturdays, Sexy Saturday messages with heart eyes, But everybody's kind of like celibate in here. Nobody wants to get distracted. All right, Girly Sunday, let me check Sagittarius' feelings on you right now. Yes, I know, Miss Bikini. I remember. Okay. So this Sagittarius, he's actually feeling, good about you and about his efforts towards you. He thinks things are improving and developing, developing, and improving. He thinks he's gonna, he wants to account for his actions. He wants to make effort. He wants things to be successful, and he's trying to overcome his daily obstacles and challenges so he can hang out with you more or be with you more, or whatever. And he thinks that he's going to, advance more and try and make things better and try and negotiate with you. And I see good. I mean, I got the Judgment and the Seven of Wands here, so that tells me like he's really like wanting to slowly make things happen and like get to know you more and get together with you more and do things with you. So it looks good. I mean, I don't see nothing bad. He just doesn't. He's just uncertain about things. Like he might think that sometimes he babbles on too much and talks too much, and then you might be like distracted, or you might get a little bored or something like that. He might be like somebody who talks too much, and you might be like, okay, like when are you gonna shut up, bruh? But if he is like that, he kind of gets worried that he's babbling on too much, and you might say, okay, bro, that's enough. So if he's like talking too much, then like it's only because like he's just that's the way he is. Or it might be like he just lets you talk. So there's a lot of blabbling and uncertainty, and he doesn't want to argue with you or anything like that, because he doesn't want to argue. But his thoughts are good though. Nothing bad here, Girly Sunday. I feel like things are gonna improve and develop. So that looks good. I mean, there's nothing bad there. I had some frankincense oil burning in the background like earlier today, and I still smell it. That stuff is like super powerful. Because when I cook like fish in here, it stinks, right? So it doesn't stink, but my fish smells. This fish that I make, it smells good. But you know how it stinks up your like the apartment and stuff, like the grease and the smell. Like I have like this thing where I put a candle, and it's like I put like the oil, and it burns the oil with the candle, and I can still smell it. And that was like 2 hours ago, probably 3 hours ago now. Actually, yeah, because it's midnight here, and it's like 9 o'clock. And that frankincense is so powerful. I don't know if you guys like frankincense, but I do. It smells really good. He's a talker, but it doesn't bug me. He's a good listener, though. I was hoping for more sexy thoughts. Well, I don't really get like the sexy thoughts, but I can pull you like some of the sex cards to see if like he has sexual thoughts. You know, yeah. If he's a talker, like sometimes he probably thinks that you think he's a babbler and he babbles on too much. But if it doesn't bug him, that's the only thing that I see. But with those two, like with that judgment and the seven of pentacles, that means like he wants things to develop more and get better. But like I'll pull you like a couple sex cards to see what like how he feels like sexually, because I know you want it. You know. I know what you all want. Just like Love and Life says, you're all conservative freaks. I know it. All right, I'm gonna use my sex positions card deck on you. Shout out to Kitty. She gave me this deck, and everybody loves it. It's called the Sex Fortune Sex Position Tarot Cards for Lovers. All right, Girly Sunday, I'll pull you some. See what he thinks sexually about you. All right, how does this Sagittarius guy feel sexually about Girly Sunday? The Sagittarius guy, how does he feel about her in a sexual way? Hell yeah, Rudy. I'm sex excited. I get so excited when I touch these cards. Ooh. You got the Page of Clits. He wants to hold your tits. He wants you to ride. See, you were at the beach. You can't make this shit up. See, Girly Sunday, you said you were at the beach and he was thinking of you riding his D and you putting your Page of Clits on his D. See? You can't make this shit up. I swear to God, you just said you was at the beach. Dan, it's time for you to go sleep. You're too old to be in here looking at all these sexual things. Dan, don't get so excited. I know how you Leos are. You said it was so nice, grounding and cool. Love the smell of the ocean. See? You can't make this shit up. There you go. That's what he felt about you. There you go. There's some crazy ass position cards on here. You guys are gonna laugh like crazy. Some of these cards, you'd be like, what the fuck is this person trying to break this damn coochie or what? It's hilarious. Some of these cards, you guys will see them as they fun. Hold on a sec. I need to get some water. I'm getting hot. I'm getting so excited. I need to cool down, get some water, you know? Oh shit. See, there you go, Girly Sunday. You caught him staring at your chest. See? Yeah, this is what I used to do, Rudy. I used to be look on and I didn't do it on here. I went on when I used to go on Instagram, I used to come you can ask Shakima and a couple other people that know me like that. I used to every Saturday night I used to do brother love. I used to be brother love, right? I used to dress all in red, right? I used to have a red outfit because all the girls wanted to see me dress up in red. And I used to talk shit and be like, it's brother love here today. And I'm gonna, predict your sex life, but next time you're gonna get some D, right? And all these women will come in there, all these Virgos and Geminis and all these crazy bitches I had in my room. And my friend that passed away, Sue, she was the one who provoked it all. And she was like, yes, Mark, come on, you got to do Brother Love tomorrow night. And I can't wait for, everybody was like foaming out the mouth for Saturday nights on Instagram. And I went berserk over there. It was so fucking funny. I used to talk so much shit. And I used to like do all the, every week I would do like a different thing. Um, like pull different like spreads of cards and shit like that. It was hilarious as fuck. It was so funny. We used to have a ball. I used to be up here till like 3 o'clock in the morning talking shit. And I used to go down the list and like everybody used to ask me about shit. It was so funny. It was and then on here I used to do every month, when will you get the D readings? So I used to go through the whole 12 zodiac signs because all the women wanted to know when was the next time they was gonna get some D. So I went through the whole zodiac sign and I did that, but then I got in trouble. People started snitching. So then YouTube was like, I can't do that type of shit. So I was like, fuck you all, I'm going to Instagram. So I went to Instagram and did it because I never got in trouble over there. But I got in trouble over here though. But meanwhile, other people can do whatever they want, but I can't. But I went on Instagram and I went wild over there. It was fucking hilarious. It was every Saturday night without fail. All right, Shakim, I see you donated. Thank you, and I'm sure you want a D reading, or I don't know what you want. You gotta let me know. So yeah, Girly Sunday. Yeah, he was thinking about that. Delightful. All right, let's see what we got for you. All right, Shakima, let's see. Mm. Hmm. Well, the three of cups is the three of clits, so that's Pisces energy. That's what he wants to do to you. He wants to lay you down and hit it from behind and try and get in there some way, somehow. So, that's the position that he wants. He wants to make sure he lays you down and he be hitting that, while you lay down flat on your face, saying yes, baby. Uh, then I got the two of testicles. He wants to take you outside by the beach area or outside. He wants to lift that leg up. So yeah, he wants to give you that side action. And if you look at the woman on here, she's like looking at him like, oh shit. And then your last card here is the Fool, and it says three-way. Yeah, be quiet, Virgo. So with that Fool card, that just means he wants to begin, in a new way. And then on the bottom, I got the Knight of Testicles, which is, you pleasuring him and smacking him. So, maybe you like that type of action. Maybe he likes to be smacked. You know? Pisces are like that. They're freaky like that. Let me give you the zodiac sign. Oh yes, I know. That deck is hilarious. You might have some Taurus energy around you. There might be a Taurus with their eye on you. Or like everybody says, Taurus in your chart. You know. So there could be a Taurus energy around you as well that's sexually attracted to you. I'm going to bring out my other deck. Two of Peckers. I have this other sexual deck too. This one's hilarious too. Yeah, there you go. All right, let's see what does the Pisces have sexual thoughts about you? Let's check. Oh, good Lord. All right, I haven't used this deck in a while. This is the Ace of Wands. This is you climbing on that big Pisces D. See, all in love with that D. This is Shakima climbing on that D and sleeping with it. You know, this is that Ace of Wands. So here's that Fool, and that Ace of Wands is that new beginning. See, the Pisces wants a new beginning with you. He wants to start over. He wants to make sure he gets in there. And this is the Queen of Wands. He wants you to get on your knees again. See, you have two cards there in two different decks. He wants you to get on your knees. Apparently, you're the throat goat. You know. And then he'll return the favor with the Lover's card. Looks like he's going to return the favor, and then you might have to hold your cat's tail. And then your cat's going to be like, what the fuck? Then you might have a peeping Tom in the background, you know? So you got you got all sexual cards. Look, you got the Lovers, the Ace of Wands, and the Queen of Wands. So that's his sexual thoughts of you. He's sexually thinking about all these things. So you're going to be the 6, he's going to be the 9. And you want to just love that Pisces D. There you go. A lot of passion, a lot of wands, a lot of new beginnings. He might want to renew things, you know. Do things in new ways. Oh boy. So yeah, that sounds like you're gonna get some D if you want it. If you want the D, it's bound to come your way for the Pisces. So looks like it's gonna happen. Looks like you're gonna get delighted. Oh yeah, I have those two. I have these two I just showed you. I have the traditional tarot of sexual magic, which everybody has. You know, a lot of people have that one. And this is my deck I used to call the Caddy deck. Remember, Caddy who used to come in here? Because she was blonde. I said, this is you after you take that D, Caddy. It's called the Manara deck. This deck is hilarious. This deck's got like crazy images on it. like kind of spooky-ish, weird. Yeah. Like this deck's kind of weird. I don't really like it too much. It's kind of like dumb, but it's got like weird ass things on it. Like look at this one. This is the magician. Look, she's making a bionic like alligator with a bionic D. Like she's ready to like make her own little vibrator out of this monster. She wants that monster D. You know? So there's a lot of crazy ass shit on this deck. This deck's a little like gothicish. You know? It's kind of weird. Like this is like the woman that's holding the big D, but it's on this deck. It's the strength. She has to have the strength to get that big D, you know. This one's a little vulgarish and weird, and just like I don't really like it that much. I barely use this one. I use this one like when we was like doing some crazy shit. But yeah, this one's all right, but I don't really like it that much. But yeah, those are the ones that I have that I remember I have. But my favorite one is the first one I used. That's the Sex Fortunes one. Those are the most hilarious ones. I love those ones. I talk so much shit. Oh man, that was so much fun. I used to love talking shit with those cards. Hello, Susan. Oh, you sent a question in? Okay, cool. Yeah, Girly Sundays. Those are some cool cards. They're funny as shit. They're a little some of it's a little bit too much. I used to scare people away sometimes, the people that were too conservative. But hey, I have it on my description there. Description. All right. Susan, you said, why is my ex back talking to me? All right, let's check. Oh, cool. I like this. Oh, cool. I've never seen that deck before, Shakima. That's a different type of deck. That's cool. Nice. I need to get like a new sexual deck. There's one I really want, but I can't find it anywhere. I can't. I gotta remember what it's called. It was something, man. I can't remember. Can't remember the name of it. I have it in my wish list. I think. I gotta check. Okay, cool. Yeah, do that so I can see which ones like I'll get. I want to get like a different one. All right, Susan, let's check. Well, I think the reason he's talking to you again is like because he's insecure and he feels like what he done to you or what he said to you. Like if he was fighting with you and he was always arguing with you and he said like some bad shit to you, he kind of wants to like make up for that. Like he lives in denial and he's like he wants to be like more discreet and not like be all like too out there and too and then start conflict and obstacles and competitions and like I feel like he's unsatisfied with his life and that's why he's coming back. Like his desire is probably like to be with you, but if he was like arguing a lot with you or he was like aggressive, he like wants to overcome all of that and hopefully like he's hoping that you will like take him back or at least give him the time of day. But like he's also like trying to think of how he's going to do it or how he's going to like if he should withdraw from you or if he should keep coming towards you and keep talking to you if you're going to like try and get him, try to give him the time of day. But I feel like, this is all to do with like how he was towards you because I get all him, like all the acts, like all this person. I just get a lot of weakness and insecurities with him, with this person, and like they're just it's like they're waiting and they waited and now they want to try again because like people on the outside could have messed up things or he was listening to people on the outside and now he's like you know what I had to wait and now I'm going to try again and he's been contemplating and contemplating and like he knows like it's broken right now and it's you guys are exes but like he just thinks that it was all a bad thing, like something bad happened. So that now he wants to like, I feel like somebody must have like ruined things or put things in his head about you or like try to get him like to think bad things. And now he's like, you know what? It was all bullshit. So now like he wants to make up for his aggression and his like conflict with you. That's why he's back. Like I feel like he wants to get back with you and he really thinks you're a beautiful person and he admires you like he feels compatible with you, but because of what he did, he thinks that you think that he's a bad partner and why should you give him another chance? So like he feels kind of weak and like you know he feels defeated and he feels like you're not going to give him a chance like he feels like you don't want him back anymore like that's what he thinks about you so he still thinks that you're compatible with him and he still thinks that he can find success with you and he still admires you and wants you but I don't know that's up to you to take him back but since I think that like he's trying to be sincere, but he knows it ain't gonna like he feels like you're not gonna take him back because of what he's done. Especially if he said some bad shit to you. But that's why he's back. He's trying to make things better, but he knows that you might not give him that chance. So that's up to you to give him another chance. I say exes are exes for a reason. Sometimes they never change, and sometimes they do. Sometimes a person that is your ex realizes that hey, the grass wasn't greener on the other side, or you know what, I miss the person now that they're gone, and I know I'll never find nobody like them, so they're gonna try hard to get you back. Yeah, so that's good. I feel like this person's looking for sympathy. Like they want you to like, take them back. Yeah, he knows what he did, but admitting to it is another story. So, because if they haven't admitted to it, then hmm, you see in the cards it shows me like that if he does admit that to you, that he's gonna look like the weak one. That's what it's telling me. If he admits to you that he's wrong and he fucked up, then he's gonna feel like, I look like a weak ass person. I look like I gave in, or I look like, I'm guilty. So if he's the type of person that won't do that, don't expect it. But he thinks it, but he doesn't know if he should do it. Because if he does, he knows he's gonna be like, you're gonna have him by his balls. So that's probably why. Yeah, the compatibility part is definitely like something that he wants you because of that. Yeah. And people that do that are guilty. When you pretend nothing happened, then you're pretty much saying you're guilty. Because like a lot of people are like that, Susan. A lot of people are like that, where they know they're guilty, but they'll never admit it. So what they do is they try to pull the wool over your eyes and say, okay, well, I'm gonna like tell her how tell her how beautiful she is and how much I miss her and I love her and all that fucking bullshit. And the next thing you know, you're like, yeah, bro, whatever. Next. So if he's acting like that, then that's what I see, the insecurity, the like I know what I did, but I don't know if I should say anything because if I do, I'm gonna look like a chump. So that's up to them, and it's up to you to accept them or not. Make him beg. Fuck it. You know. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it shows me. Because if I got the 5 of Swords at the end, and it's a guy that's sitting on the ground, and he's like, he feels defeated. He's like, yeah, I can't. If I admit that I'm wrong, then that means I lose my power, and I'm gonna feel insecure that she won because I know I fucked up and I need her. That's a lot of people's problem. See, is they have a shitty attitude and they think that, oh yeah, I don't care about this person, I'll go find somebody else. And you think you can, but it's not that easy. Because what's meant for you is meant for you. And if you fuck up that connection, then you ain't gonna find nobody better. Oh hell no. Don't do that. So if he's that type of person, then he should stay your ex. That's my advice. If he wants you to go to him, then that just shit says who he is. So if he does, so my thing is this: if he done you wrong, and he said shit to you, and you broke up with him, how the fuck are you gonna go back to him? That's not right. That means that he gains power by you coming back and making you look dumb. Or you can be a Scorpio moon, whatever moon, but it's common sense, to never go back to people like that. But yeah, if you want to be a Scorpio moon and sting him with your Scorpion self, then go for it. Yeah, if you both did, then hey. Oh, in my opinion, if I was dating somebody and they like went at me and disrespecting me for no reason, or just disrespecting me, period. Don't expect me to come back to you after you disrespect me. That's my point. But if you both did it, then oh well, somebody's gonna give in. Looks like he's already trying to, but it's cool. You're welcome. Rudy, if you're still here, I'll give you a message if you want. I know you said you wanted a message. Oh, cool, Shakima. I saw the ones you sent me. Yeah, they look cool. I like that. That looks similar to the rose deck that I have. The second one you sent me looks close to the rose deck, but the other one's got like more women stuff on it. Oh, cool. That's a different type of deck. It's even got the chastity belt on there. Oh, that's what's up. That'll be perfect for me. Cause I always talk about the chastity belt. That one's got that. Those cards actually have the chastity belt on there. That's hilarious. I'll be like, see, look. Oh yeah, definitely. I'm psychic on Saturdays. You know how it goes. Oh, nice, Susan. That's cool. It's I always encourage everybody to do their own deck. I have three, to be honest. I have three decks. I have one tarot beginners deck that I made, and I have two like regular message decks. So I've done my own three decks already, and I'm working on my fourth one, but it's still in the making. It's going to be more like a zodiac sign deck. But I have so many decks, but I've created three of my own, and I'm working on the fourth one. So Shakima has her own decks too. I know a lot of people that have their own decks. My friend Becca, she's got like her own decks as well, and she writes all out and stuff. I know a few readers that are my friends that have their own decks, so it's nice. There's a few places. I got mine done on makeplayingcards.com. You can check them out. It's called makeplayingcards.com. You can like make your own like designs and then publish it all. So you can try there if you want. That's where I went. They're pretty good. Yeah, they want too much money, those artists and things. That's why I never did all that artwork stuff. I just made mine all words, you know. The more you put into it, the more you really have to like publish it a lot so that way you make your money back on it, you know. It all depends on what you want. Like I'll show you like the ones that I have. Like it depends on what you want. Like this is the one that these are the ones I get from makeplayingcards.com, the one I made. This is my second deck, and it's only 54 cards. So, and that's how like on the back of the card, it's got my, the name of the deck, and then it's got like a message like this: silence is better than bullshit. And then I got like focus on the present right now. And on the back, it's got like my deck card thing. So this is the deck. Like I just made like a simple little design, like squares and triangles and all sorts of shit. And then the box is just like a white box with like the actual thing on it. But this is just a simple one. And this, I sell this deck for $25 each. So you can go in there and make whatever you want. You can make like old images and things like that. You can design your own thing. It's cool. Yeah. And I have like I'll show you like the thicker like one. It's a tarot deck. I got like so many fucking decks over here right now. Damn sex decks everywhere. But yeah, I made this it's a little thick. It's 78 cards, obviously. It's a tarot deck that I made. It's for beginners. There's no like artwork, right? All right, Dan, take care, man. Yeah, this deck I have here, it's got the upright version. Like it says number 18, the moon being taken advantage of, done, and then on the back of the card, it's got the reverse meaning. So it says the moon reverse, someone may try to take advantage of you, but you feel it already. Like it's got basic meanings, it's got upright and reversed. It's like I made this for like tarot for beginners. So it's got all 78 like meanings, upright and reverse, so you can learn like the tarot meanings. But this is like my meanings and my tarot meanings of it. So like it's got like that 6 of Pentacles, gifts, gratitudes, favors, gains, and on there, and like and then you can take the deck and you can like switch it this way or you can switch it that way, so you can get like the reverse and then the uprights and all that type of shit. And I just got like the clear box for it, something simple, It's got the like little window thing box. So it's a simple deck I made for beginners. Because I used to teach tarot like a couple years ago. I had a tarot class, so I used to teach tarot. So I made that deck for people who like, want to learn. And I have this deck that has like the meanings upright and reverse on. It's called the starter tarot deck. Like it's the deck that I learned from and still use. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, vice versa deck. Yeah. Hey, Marley. Marley's back. Back again. She just took a shower. And now she smells fresh again. Susan, I see you donated again. Thanks a lot. I appreciate that. Miss Bikini, you said she's not crispy? Oh, shit. No, she says Markley. You got a new name. It's called Markley. She's shouting out us both, Mark and Marley. You know, Markley. It's okay. We know what you meant. Yeah, I know. I know. I'm just teasing. It's weird. I found this new reader the other day and I subscribed to her and I went in there and said hello. And she didn't say Marky. She just said Mark. She says, "Hi Mark. Welcome." I'm like, this is the first person like that didn't say Marky. It's okay. It's all good. So I was like, every time people see my name, they're like, "Oh, Marky," and I'm like, "Yes, Marky's here." Oh boy. Oh, Rudy, are you here? She calls me Marky. Yeah. My sister barely calls me Mark. She always goes, Marky. A lot of people call me Marky. Oh, Marky. And some people say Marky Mark. That's why I named my channel that, because that's like people always call me that. Marky Mark. My sister calls me Marky all the time. And my nephews go, "Oh, Marky, are you there?" It's cool. Some people don't even know my name because my nickname overrode my real name. So a lot of people don't even know my real name. A lot of people call me by my nickname, but I can't tell you my nickname on here. I don't want people to be like saying it on here and aggravate me. So yeah. But yes, I remember I was at like this party one time and this girl came up to me. She's known me like forever. And she's like, "You know what?" She's like, "I don't even know your fucking real name. I feel so bad. I always call you by your nickname." And I'm like, "It's cool." I was like, "My real name is Mark." And she was like, "I don't know why, but I thought your name was Anthony." And I'm like, "No, it's not Anthony." I said, "My name is Mark." She goes, "Oh, fuck, I'm so embarrassed." Oh, shit. Yeah, there you go, Shakima. Sometimes it's like that. Sometimes people like just live by their nickname. You know, it's just, it's life. But see, my brother had a nickname and then it got handed down to me. Like I was like, the next one because I was the younger brother. So they used to call my brother this nickname, then they called me that nickname. So I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. There's a country song about not knowing the guy's real name. Yeah, there you go. Some people are like that. Some people don't really know people's name. I'm glad some people don't know my name. But I got like I got people got like different people butcher up your name or they butcher up your nickname or they call you like I was a DJ for 20 years. So people would see me and go, DJ, you know? And I'll be like, yo, what's up? Like they'll call me DJ all the time. They were like, DJ, play me a tune, play me a tune. I'm like, yeah, yeah, yeah. Somebody did that to me the other day at the store. They were like, yo, DJ, what's up? I'm like, haven't been a DJ in like over 10 years, bro. Like, come on. Like, relax. I'm been retired. Now you can call me Mark again, yeah? And they're like, but I don't know your name. Yes, Tanya. Tanya's a common name here. I know a few Tanyas here. I know a few Tanyas. I think I know like two or three. And you. Man, I know so many people that I know their names, but like their nicknames override everything. Yeah, I barely heard my name when I was younger, but now I hear my name a lot more, so it's good. It's nice to know my name, exists. I hear my name when I go to my parents' house. Obviously, my dad calls me by my name, my mom, and then everybody else just calls me by my nickname. Or they'll say, "Hey, Marky." I'm like, "Yep." And then when people are mad, they'll call me asshole, or, dickhead. So, if anybody wants a message, let me know. I'll give you one. I get called all sorts of names. Crazy. Oh, nice, Miss Bikini. Cool. You was a classic car show trophy girl in my 40s. Ooh, that's cool. Would you like a spirit message or a regular message? You can't have a sex message. That's not good. I can't give you sex messages. You have to be loyal to Phil right now. Can't give out the coochie yet. There's no widow giving coochie out now. Okay, can't have that right now. It's too early. I'll tell you, man. Okay. Yes, I heard. All right, let's see what we got for you. I must have manifested you, Caddy. How you doing, sweetheart? I was talking about you earlier. I brought out your deck earlier. Miss Bikini, your card is trust. While your logical mind is dictating a supposedly clear direction, your soul's inner guidance is urging you to follow an alternative path. The logical path may be one that you consider safe and more familiar, but you could be missing out on boundless opportunities and so much more. I have yours. There you go, Miss Bikini. I was just telling Shakima that I have a deck here that I used to call the caddy deck. Remember this deck? And I used to say, look, caddy, that's you after you get the D. Straight sleep and drooling on your pillow. Remember that? I used to say that shit to you. No, you didn't miss it. I'll 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 definitely give you some sex cards if you want some. Yeah, see, I used to tell everybody that. I was like, look, this is Caddy, everybody. That's what she looks like when she gets that D, you know? And we used to crack up. We used to talk that shit all the time. I was just telling everybody about you. I was saying, yeah, when I used to do all this, I had a crazy Gemini's in here. You and Vanessa acting wild. Crazy Burgers, SR, and Shakima and Sue. Yeah, I know. See, that good D put you to sleep. And that's why I dedicated that deck to you, see? So how you doing, sweetheart? How you been? I haven't seen you in a while. You must have smelled that D on that deck. Caddy was like, yeah. I knew Mark is doing something over here. What's going on over here? See, I knew it. Yeah, the good old days. I was telling my new crew in here that what I used to do back in the day and how crazy everybody was and how much fun we had. You been good? That's good. Yeah, I've been good. I've been all right. Dealing with everybody's bullshit as usual. But I'm staying sane, staying, away from negativity as much as I can and just, being happy. Yeah, it definitely was. It was definitely a blast and definitely a good time. It was every Saturday was like some next level shit. It was fun. It was fun while it lasted. But I'm bringing back some of the memories tonight. But I have a more conservative freak people in here and lately. Yeah, brother love. Brother love was always on a mission to make sure all the women got D. So when everybody got D, then they didn't worry about me. Brother love sent them on their you know their D journey. Said it's all good. Yes, and the rod of correction. How could I not forget? Yes, the rod of correction will definitely put you in the right place at the right time. Yes. Yes, he does. And I always used to say that Brother Love has the rod of correction. Yeah. He will correct you with his rod if you don't pay attention. Yeah, I used to have a good time on Instagram and on here. Yeah, exactly. Brother Love was the only one that made sure everybody was on the straight and narrow path. See, Brother Love wasn't fucking around. He came out. See, there was Marky Mark's Tarot, and then there was Brother Love. See, I was two different people. See, when Brother Love came out, it was a different side of me that no one saw. You know, there you go. Brother Love was the man. He was everybody's man. See, Brother Love was that guy who, when your man weren't giving you none, Brother Love will. Brother Love never says no. He was like a button. All you gotta do is press, and then that was it. It rose to the occasion. Oh shit. I had so many different sayings, sexual sayings back then. It was so fucking hilarious. Oh my god. Those days bring the best out of me. It was so funny. Those are the best. Yeah. And then I used to do I was telling everybody I used to do every month. I used to do all the zodiac signs. When will you get the D? Or will you get the D this month? And everybody would tune in, and all the people that wasn't getting D, they were mad at me in the comments. They were like, Mark, you got to give me the D now because you said I ain't getting none. I said, well, you can't get none from me because I told you ain't getting none this month. And then those signs that I said that were getting the D, they were like, yes, I can't wait. I can't wait. I'm waiting for it. Oh yeah. And then some people were like, yeah, I did get the D, Mark. You were right. It was the best ever. And I'm like, oh my God, this is gonna blow up soon. And it did. People started like complaining, and And YouTube was like, oh, we got to take down this video. And I'm like, oh, fuck's sake. So then I went to Instagram and turned it up. So we ended up getting our way anyway over on Instagram. We were wilding out over there. Yeah, YouTube fucked my vibe up back then. But when we were on Instagram, that was like, it was turned up and lit over there every Saturday. No, they couldn't do it. That's why I moved over to Insta around them times. They said, you ain't getting me. Hey, Herman, how you doing? But yeah, those are the best. I can't lie. It was definitely some fun times back then. When Sue was alive, and then we had all these other people like Vanessa and Elizabeth and you. Esther was in there talking shit with us as well. SR. Man, it was so much fun. We had everybody was in there, was just wild and crazy. And everybody was just talking shit the whole time. It was so much fun. Everybody like just didn't give a shit. It was the good old times. Yes, and the bathtub episodes, yes, you know. Yes, Ilda was there as well. It was crazy, yes. It was fun. I had a good old time back then. I can't remember any. I remember other people too. Nina was in there too. My friend Nina, she was in there. In there, we all used to talk shit. It was so funny. Those are the best. Yeah, Ninja was there. It was a whole pile of us in there. We had a big crew in there. We were just like all talking shit and having fun. That's when I got trolled really bad over here, and then I ended up going over to Instagram and getting away from all the idiots. That's when I got trolled a lot, and that's when I had to get away from like a certain amount of people that were on here acting crazy. So when I took a break from here, I went straight to Instagram and went nuts over there. If we all actually got together in real life like I've always wanted to. Because remember, I was gonna go on a psychic tour in 2020, right before COVID. Because I went to Boston in January, and then I was lining up everybody for my tour in March. And all of a sudden, COVID hit, and I was like, "You gotta be fucking kidding me!" And I was like, "Yeah, that's God saying, Mark, you can't go on that tour. You're gonna get lost in the matrix. All these damn crazy women, you're gonna come back, you know, out of your damn fucking mind." So like, yeah, COVID fucked everything up. I'll never forget that I was making all these plans. I was gonna have a psychic fair. I was gonna go on tour and visit all of you guys. And I was like, you gotta be kidding me. So that ruined everything for me back then. So that we had to do it all online stuff. So that's what I ended up doing. Once you go Gemini, you can't deny. I actually pulled a Gemini card from the zodiac sign cards, and I said that. I said, once you go Gemini, you can't deny. Just for you, Caddy. I don't forget all that shit. I used to have a saying for all the zodiac signs. I used to say all that shit. It was so hilarious. Once you go Aquarius, you go Delirious. And I used to say Scorpios, the Virgos. I used to talk all that shit. It was too much fun. But it's all good. Everybody ended up, a lot of the women that were in there ended up getting a man and going about their business. And left Brother Love still single and blue balls. But it's all good. Brother Love had fun. Poor guy. But you know, Marky Mark had to come back out again. You know, he had to hold it down. He had to retire Brother Love for a bit. Yeah, that was fun. Those are the good old times. I had a lot of fun. Yes. So, Caddy, how's it going? With you still with the Aquarius guy, or that's all, or you moved on? I haven't seen. I couldn't tell you last time I saw you. Shit. Or is your coochie on a? Oh yeah, I'm sure you have. Yeah, the coochie's on lockdown right now. Then. Yeah, I know. I remember last time you were talking about him. He tried to come. You had let him go, and then he tried to come back, and then you took him back, and then after that, I haven't heard from you since. I can't remember. I know you got rid of him, you came back, and then you took him back, and then after that, I haven't spoke to you since. That's the last time I spoke to you, I believe. Oh Lord, that's some bullshit. That's that hooked on. That's that hooked on coochie. See, once you go Gemini, you can't deny. See, we didn't say that for no reason. Yeah, I can't remember which if it was the Gemini or the Aquarius one that you were dealing with at the time you were here. I can't remember. I can't remember which one it was. Yeah, they're both nuts. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I remember the Aquarius. He was weird. You had to let him go because he got too weird. Yeah. Yeah, the Gemini. Yeah. Yeah, because right after you got rid of the Aquarius, the Gemini showed up. Right. Yeah, I can. Yeah, I remember now. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, he was a whack job. Poor guy. There you go. See, that's what Gemini's do. See, they piss each other off. Poor guy. He doesn't know what he's up against. I hear a lot of bad shit about Gemini guys. Yeah, see some. Well, I feel like Gemini guys and women, guys and women are like different. Yeah, see, you've been a Gemini longer. See. Yeah, see, I know you. I know you like that type of life. You just wanted to say once you go Gemini, you can't deny. See, I know. I know you want. I know you probably tell him that. But usually Geminis they get along, or like all the air signs get along with each other. Usually. But in your case, the Aquarius guy, he was a little bit, he got sex cited too much. Weirdo vibes. Oh no, can't let him do that. Yeah, that's what I was trying to tell people on here the other day, that there's a lot of Aquariuses that have a bad name, and they try to like give me the bad name and act like no. I'm like, no, everybody's different. There's crazy in every zodiac sign. Trust me, I've seen crazy in every single zodiac sign. And I tell people that the men and the women in every zodiac sign is different, and every zodiac sign shares 2 different months. So people are different, you know. I know this Aquarius loves his alone time, and I don't like people clingy all over me and shit. When I have a girlfriend, I don't want to be up her ass all day. Hell no. And I don't want her around me all day either. Uh-uh. I like my own time, like, you know. But sometimes you got those possessive people where they know you like being on your own, but then they get like paranoid because you are on your own. Oh, thanks, Hermione. You can go ahead and ask your question when you're ready. Yeah, exactly. I don't like to be around people all the time. Even when I'm dating somebody, I don't want to call her like every single 5 minutes or every. I was talking shit the other night about that. How like, you know, all these people like they have like boyfriends and girlfriends, and they're like in the morning it's like, oh, good morning, babe, how you doing? Wish you have a great day. You know, I'll talk to you later. Okay, yeah, babe, yeah, I love you too, bye. And then next thing you know, like they're on their like 10:15, 10:30 break. They're texting you or calling you again. Hey babe, how you doing? You know, but I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, what the hell are we gonna talk about later? At lunchtime, oh, what you eating for lunch, babe? I ain't eating shit. Then fuck off and leave me alone. Yeah, Susan, that's definitely right. I do get overwhelmed by other people's energy. Hey, Ali, how you doing, sweetie? Yeah, me, I can't handle other people's energy. I can't handle that shit. Well, there you go, Ali. That was good. You told him you might have to give him 60 days notice. More like 6 hours notice. And for him to move out, that's his way of saying, I wanted this, so thanks. Exactly. See? That shows what a type of person he is. That's crazy. Hermione, you said just whatever comes up. All right, cool, no problem. Well, my opinion, Ali, is if he moved out on his own, it's because he didn't want to work on it and he didn't give a shit. Now, if he said, look, I'm going to stay and I want to try and make things better, then he would have stayed and tried to make things better. But if he moved out on his own, that's his way of saying, good, I'm going. Fuck you. So at least you didn't have to kick his ass out. He left, the trash took itself out. That's a good thing. And see, he's an Aquarius, so his life's about to change. Oh, I'm sure he will. He probably just can't be there anymore because he feels uncomfortable. Oh well, it happened for the best. Now you're free of, his negativity and his energy. You know, you'll be fine. Well, if he really wanted custody, then he would have stayed, right? Or if he really like cared about the children like that, then it would have happened. To me, like I just don't understand how a man or a woman has children and don't give a fuck about them and don't want to have custody of them and don't care about their children. Like, you was fine making them, but you ain't fine, dealing with them. It don't make no sense to me. Like I hate people like that. I honestly do. I don't really have hate in my heart like that, but I have hate for mothers and fathers that do that to their children that don't give a shit about them. Even if you do give a little bit of shit about them, yeah, of course, that's what they do. They bribe. That's the sad part. But they'll know the difference. When they get older, they'll know. They're too young right now, but they know the difference. I watch my nephews go through it. You know, fuck them. If his parents hate you, that's their problem. Fuck them. At least you ain't got to deal with them no more. Well, technically, though, there won't be no more family dinners. Not like there was anyway, probably. All right, Hermana, you said whatever comes up. All right. So what I see here is work is going to be very good for you, Hermana, Miss Ilda. Work is going to be good. Business will be good. You negotiating with people will be good. You having a lot of strength to deal with this whole business you're dealing with work. Um, I see you like negotiating with people. Probably like if you deal with like import and export or like delivering or taking things or making things or something like that, then whatever you're going to do in the next like 3 weeks is going to be very very good. The thing is that's good with you is you have practical knowledge, and what I mean by that is like you know what you have to do, so you do it, so it makes life easy for you in the work sector and business because you know. But the main thing is another thing I see here is there's an asshole around you. I got a King of Swords reversed, and this person is very selfish. They love conflict. They're a person like who wants to cause sadness and wants to be a dickhead. And I remember you saying that it was some guy around you acting crazy. This person is going to continue to be an ass and continue to be a dickhead for the next couple of weeks. Try to avoid the person, or if you can. And the reason they're doing this is because you're doing good at what you do. So the main thing is not to self-destruct and to give this person your attention. Don't let them embarrass you, obviously, and like don't let them cause obstacles to you, and don't let anyone do that to you. Try not to show your temper, and try not to let the person like make you look bad, because that's what people do. When they hate you, they want to make you look bad, so they try to trigger your emotions or trigger your like hatred for them or trigger your like your temperament. So try to like keep yourself calm. If you want me to come down here and tie his ass up to a fucking palm tree and shit, and we guys can do that, but we have to schedule it. Otherwise, that there could be like a young person around you as well, very brave and wants to put in the action. It could be somebody you're mentoring or somebody you're working with, like a younger person that you're like teaching the ropes to, or maybe working alongside. This person is very capable and very brave, and they have the strength, and they're willing to help you or willing to like show you action, and they're fearless. They're really wanting to help you and really wanting to show action and show their art and show their ways, But the main thing I see for you, like I know you said whatever comes up, but the main thing I see is like business and you possibly dealing with people outside of your business or outside of like work that are like different nationalities or from different countries or from different states. Like you might have more of like a interaction with these type of people, I guess. You know, I don't know if that's happening now, but like that's what I get. And then for the rest of this month and for the next like 3 weeks, I see this happening going into like from now until going into like May. That business will be good, and you like negotiating with people or just like making what you deal with an enterprise, like something bigger and better, or just like you being extremely busy. This might be like the time of year where the business you're dealing with makes a lot of money and very busy. I remember you saying that you were busy and you were working and stuff. So, but the main thing is not to let people get to you. And right now, it's still the retrograde for the rest of this month, and we still got this eclipse energy, and we still have people stuck on stupid. So unfortunately, we have to deal with people every day. So the main message I got here is don't self-destruct. Don't give anybody, your temperament. Like, don't let people rile you up. If someone pisses you off, I know how you are. You're gonna end up saying, "Look, go fuck yourself," or "I'm gonna throw this pot at your ass," or something like that, or tie your ass to a fucking tree. So make sure you don't like get violent or use some of your karate on somebody and shit and chop their ass up and do the crane on them and shit like Karate Kid and all that type of shit. I know you know that karate shit, so I know you be like wanting to like do some moves on people. So try not to, because this is telling me you might get violent or you might have a violent temper and fuck somebody off. So, or somebody's gonna try to do that and get something out of you, rile you up. So yeah, try not to do no karate moves on people and shit. Stay, kind of straight and narrow on things and don't be, too crazy. No, no. Like also, like I asked if okay, Caddy. I had fish and fries today and salad. It's pretty good. I would have saved you some if I knew you was coming. Yes, it was. It was good. Also, Hermana, like your dad in spirit, um, I feel like he just wants you to like communicate and feel peaceful when you come home. Like I think that when you come home, you feel very peaceful, and you feel like you're away from danger and you're away from like idiots, and you're more content when you're home. You come home and you see your dogs, your pets, and you're at home, and it's like your sanctuary. Like some people say, my home is my sanctuary. Like I feel like your dad is always like there, like I always see, and like I feel like when you're home, you can like communicate with him, communicate with yourself, and like you when you come home, sometimes you might think about your past, or you just might like feel kind of like in your mind or in your feelings a lot. Like your home might remind you of things, or you might have things where you get reminded. You know how like you have photos in your home and like you see a picture of like your dad and you're like you just shake your head and be like, yeah, my dad was here, he would say this, or if this person was here, they would say that to me, or I remember when they did this. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like you might do that from time to time. Or you might see like a memory of something like that and you say something. But I feel like when you're home, it's all good. Like it feels better to you. So that's the message like he has for you. He just wants you to feel happy at home, communicate, and he doesn't want you to be depressed over him or have like any difficulties from your past come back up. Like he says, the past will try to make you feel difficult, but don't let it. He says, don't let your past make you feel difficult. If that makes sense. Like he was saying to me, like your past has made you like kind of feel like that sometimes. Yeah, I know. I was telling somebody the other day that when I talk to your dad, he's always at the door, like on guard with the dogs and stuff. Somebody asked me if I could see pets in spirit. I can't remember who it was, and I was telling him, man, I read for Ilda, and I saw her dad with like all his dogs and shit, and all the dogs that have passed away. They were all there with him. They were like, oh fuck, I didn't know that. I said, yeah, you can see all the pets and shit. You can see all that stuff. Like all the pets are still there. And sometimes like even if the pet is not yours or like you have your pets, sometimes you attract other people's pets and then they hang out with you. That's how it is sometimes. You see other dogs and other animals. Yeah, I know. That's why he's always at the door. I always saw him at the door, like in the chair. He's like, yeah, let somebody come through this fucking door. The last time I read about him, he was at the door. He was like right in front of the door, sitting down with the dogs. I still have that image in my mind, in my brain from that. Like it's like a screenshot that I have of him when I read for you that day, and I still have that image like in my brain forever. Some images don't leave my brain; it's always there, and I'm like, look at this guy. He's just casually like reading the paper and the magazine, and he's got like three dogs around him, and he's just like got his foot crossed over the other leg, and he's like, yeah, I dare somebody come through this fucking door. Because that was around like the crazy neighbor time when the crazy neighbor used to come to your door. That's when he was there a lot. He must have like scared the shit out of that guy. Oh yeah, that's why we get along. Spirit's always talking shit to me and always showing me shit. So I'm privileged to have a lot of cool spirits in my life and like wanting to talk to me and wanting to show me shit and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm very protective over my family and my friends and shit. I'll start threatening you and shit if you act up. Yeah, Marty. A lot of people don't realize that. They don't. And when I say things to them, they're like, "How the fuck did this guy even know that shit?" But it's them telling me what you should know and how you should be. Because they only, it's only right. It's only right that they, you know, yeah. But it's a lot of people don't realize that's what they. Imagine if you were a spirit and you saw your children right doing dumb shit. Wouldn't you be upset? Of course you will be. So like all because that person's gone doesn't mean that you should change your whole demeanor and be a fucking idiot and be a fucking crackhead or be a dumbass like, live out the legacy and do the right thing, so that way they can continue to help you and be proud of you. You don't have to do anything, because if you don't believe that spirit's watching you, then you don't care. But when you actually know it's true that they are with you and they want to be with you, and they're disappointed if you're not, giving them the time of day, then it gives you a whole different perspective. But it changes a lot of people, that's for sure, when they know that the person is there. They're like, oh fuck, we better do the right thing, because they're watching me. They know. How the fuck did they know? You keep thinking they don't know. You keep thinking they don't know. They're right there more than you ever believe. That's the thing. People don't believe in that shit, but when they do, it makes them think different. It makes them say, "Oh fuck," you know. Damn, they're watching me right now do dumb shit. I better stop. Like, I shouldn't be doing this. I know I shouldn't. It leaves shit on your conscience. So like, you either don't pay it any mind, or you actually like make it a reality. Your son's been saying he's seeing ghosts. I think he sees my uncle. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Your uncle's always there. That's the uncle that I see reading magazines and sitting in like that little couch thingy. What is it, Uncle Jerry? I think it is. I got a good memory. Yeah, that Uncle Jerry. Yeah, it's him. No problem, Hermana. Anytime. Yeah, exactly. Well, that's just because he feels you're doing the right thing, Caddy. That's why. Marley, that's just confirmation. See what happened the other day when your mom was in your chat and I tapped into like her mom and dad. See how happy she was and how much it made her think. Like that shit all happens for a reason. It's just letting you know, like, hey, you know, don't think I'm not here. I can see and hear what you don't. Amen, Hermana. So am I. I always have, always will. You know? That's cool, Caddy. That's good. Because flowers are like, a blessing. You know? If he was in a field of flowers, that means he's getting to a more divine path in his spirituality. Like when I tell people that if I see a spirit dressed in white, then their divine, I call it their divine uh like path has gotten, like when you become a spirit, you have to go through the spiritual like commandments. Like you still can't do dumb shit and go back and get revenge at people. Like you can, but you're gonna pay the consequences. You're gonna get karma for that shit. So in spirit, you should always be good too, like you was on earth. If you're a bad fucker, then you're gonna continue to be, right? But that's like the challenge God gives you as a spirit. He says, "Look, you're not coming to heaven. You're not going to hell, but you can go back to earth and go help, your daughter, your son, your wife, your husband, or whatever, right? So when they complete their journeys, when they complete their, like, they get merits, in my opinion. And then when I see them through their journeys, they're dressed in white sometimes. When they're dressed in white, it's like they've completed their their repent and their resentment and shit that they've gone through, and then they look like angels and they look like, more pure and white and divine, because white is like a color of purity and protection. And so some spirit I see in their regular clothes, but sometimes after a long period of time they're dressed in white, and that's when I know they've completed their cycle. That's how I look at it, and that's what I've seen in my lifetime. Yeah, some of them have different clothes because they're going through different paths and different like situations. But some of them want to get to that really divine energy, so they want to like go to heaven, or they want to like be more pure of a spirit. You know what I mean? So you'll see them in different colors and different clothes. Like there's a woman that comes in here. I see her mom all the time, right? And her mom was always in like flower dresses and all done up and all looking good and elegant. And the last time I saw her, after like 2 years of dealing with her, she was in a white dress this time. And I was like, no way. And I told her, I was like, look, your mom's in a white dress now. So that means she's like completed her course in her spiritual path. Like she's more, they feel, when I see them in white, it just shows me that they're more like aware of their like, spirituality in spirit. 'Cause I still feel like when you pass away, you still got karma to deal with. Like my mom says, you pay here before you go, or you pay when you're in a spirit form. And I believe that because my mom said that's what my grandmother used to say. When I see my grandmother in spirit, she's always holding a sunflower, and she's always dressed in like a light color, but she's never in white though. But she's always holding a flower. And when I see my uncle, he always looks the same. He always wears the same Kango hat. He's got boots on, like khaki pants and like a plaid shirt. He always looks the same too. But like when I saw my auntie that passed away last year when she was with her husband, they were all dressed up in like church clothes, like they were going to church. And they were like together, and they looked colorful. So that means like they were happy, like. Yeah. And sometimes people wear what they really like. So it all depends like what they're going through at the time. And they can appear differently to different people. Like sometimes they can appear when they were 70. Sometimes they can show me when they were like 20. Sometimes they can show me like when they were sick and they were dying. And sometimes they can like show me like different, hairstyles they had, or, they had a beard, or they had this, or they had that. It's weird. Like, cause, we all change our looks, right? We all change our looks, especially women. Women dye their hair, you know, it's like they have their nails done, or their eyebrows or shit like that, or they have their hair wavy or long or straight. So they can show me different ways. They can show me different things. Like they just show me different shit sometimes. Like earlier when I was doing Esmeralda's mom, like her mom was sitting at a table putting on lipstick, and she says my mom loved her lipstick. See? Her mom did. I felt her mom sickness, right? And I felt kind of sick, right? And then after that, that's when I knew I connected with her, because I wanted to call her in to give Esmeralda a message, because I felt bad for her because her mom passed away 10 days ago. So do you have mediums who say, oh, you can't tap into them after they die? They take months to cross over. That's in your little beady little medium mind that they do that, but that's bullshit. When you die, you automatically cross over to spirit, you dumbass. The fuck you think you're on a fucking list? Oh, you can't cross over yet. Hold on, stay over here. Fuck out of my face. That shit's all bullshit. Don't believe nobody like that. That's all fucking bullshit. When you die, you cross over immediately. It's just that some people have like a specific time in when they die, like they spirit will like be with a certain person because they can't fathom where they are. You know, they don't have nobody. They were a bad bastard, and then nobody wants to take them on in spirit. So when spirit comes around, I'm like, yeah, fuck you. You're dead now, and you're a spirit. Remember what you did to me? You did this shit to my family. That's why you died. You fuck. You know, and then they start going on and on and on. I've seen that shit happen too, where they're still got animosity with each other. So that's why like they go through a transition or a crossover. That's what they use, crossover, but that's bullshit. They go through a transition period because they get spared by God, and then God says, look, do you want to get spared or what? Or what do you want to do? Because these people here don't want nothing to do with you. Your family still fucking resents you. So what do you want to do? So you have a choice, you know? A lot of people don't know all that shit, but that's what I see and that's what I believe of what like I've been through to see those type of things. But it's not very often though. 'Cause some people like they really need that that help in spirit because they're not liked. So God like gives them a chance to say, hey, look, you can repent over here. You can ask these people for forgiveness. They might not hold the grudge anymore, but if they do, it's up to you. You know, I'm either gonna send you somewhere or you're gonna start a new spirit life somewhere else. I'll send you to fucking Hong Kong or something. You see what I'm saying? So it's like it's all different shit. You gotta understand that spirit life isn't the life that people think it is. It's can be very difficult for some, but for others it can be very, easy. Now you don't have to forgive anybody. You just gotta forgive yourself for dealing with their dumb ass. See, it's not about forgiving people because I don't believe in forgiving people like that. What I believe in is forgiving myself for dealing with your fucking ass and what you done to me. So I'm gonna forgive myself because you don't deserve my forgiveness. Only God can forgive you for your bullshit because that's the only person that you should be forgiving. I'm not gonna forgive nobody. If you disrespect me, fuck you. I don't want nothing to do with you. I forgive myself because I dealt with you. I let you in my life. I let you fuck me over, and I let you continue to do it. So the only person that I want to forgive is myself because I made the mistake. I have to forgive myself for allowing you to do the shit you did to me. You did that shit to me because I allowed you to. You see what I'm saying? So the only person that deserves your forgiveness is you. You shouldn't have to forgive nobody because they don't deserve it. They don't deserve your forgiveness. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Miss Bikini said, "Can you see them in purgatory?" What you mean by that? Yeah. Well, the thing is if you allow him to come back, you know who he is. So if it doesn't work, then you can't but not blame yourself. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, because the grass wasn't green on the other side. But that's up to you. So you don't have to forgive him, but you can forgive yourself for dealing with him. But then you can say, you know what? I know who you are. You ain't changed. But if you want to prove yourself, you can. I'll take you into consideration. But I already know. And if you don't even want to go through that, then don't. See, that's the thing. That's the test of life. Is allowing people back in your life or saying fuck them for good. because I believe this: if someone's fucked you over and you've gotten rid of that person, that's because that person was meant to be in your life in that time frame. Now you don't let that person back ever again, because if you do, you have yourself to blame because you already went through the cycle. So by you bringing that cycle back into your life to get zapped again by a piece of shit or by a person that disrespected you, that's on you. You can't blame that person no more because you already know what that person does. That person ain't gonna change. And if they do, it's a fucking miracle. And then you have to keep thinking in the back of your mind, when is this is too good to be true now. Yes, they've changed, and yes, it's okay right now. But what happens when this shit self-destructs? What happens when this person doesn't get what they want? Or what happens when they go back to their original self because they baited me back in? So it's best not to go through it at all. And say, fuck it. No, you're not coming back here. Hell no. At least that's me. Me personally, I am never going to fucking take nobody back. Fuck you and the horse you rode in on. And if everybody was like me, the world would be a better place when it comes to not taking people back. Fuck you. You ain't coming back into my life. Once I'm got rid of you, that's a wrap. You should have never disrespected me in the first place because I never did it to you. Now, if I did it to you, that's a different story. Oh, yeah, definitely, Marley. Definitely. The reason the new people come in is to test you to see if you're dumb enough to take the same new person that was the old person you just dealt with. Because the new people test you to see if you are going to continue the cycle of taking in dumbasses. You got me? That's why life is a 24/7, 365 days a year job. And that's why if your circle is small, you don't have to worry about more people. You leave your circle small and you keep everybody at a distance. And if you can trust that person, you can love that person. But when you don't trust that person, you can't love them. Because love and trust should go together, but it don't sometimes. I can trust you, but I don't have to love you. And I can love you, but I don't trust you. You got me? That's how I live my life. I may trust somebody, but it don't mean I love you. But if I can trust you 100%, I will love you. And if I do both, then we're on a good path together. But if not, fuck you. I don't care. I love all of you, but you know, the thing is I don't want to see nobody get hurt. You know? And I'm tired of being hurt. My heart's mended with duct tape. You know, I've been hurt by a lot of people, and it made me understand that in order for me not to get hurt again, I gotta forgive myself because I made the mistake of bringing this fucking idiot in my life. And if I don't bring him in my life and I cut him off, then that's good for me. I save my life, my energy, my time, and I don't have to like bring another person into my circle. Because I'm very skeptical of people and how they are, because sometimes people just want, take, and then because I'm a good person, you know, I'm gonna keep doing it. And then when that person disrespects me, I'm like, Mark, you fucking idiot. You should have never did all this shit for this person. Now I look at them. They don't even give a fuck about you. They don't care about you. They disrespected you. And I'm like, well, Mark, you learned another lesson. Don't do it. Don't cater to people too much. Fuck them. I see right through people these days, you know, and have been like, my intuition is strong. So I'm like, yeah, I know you're a piece of shit. Goodbye. Even the people I've known for a long time, you know. And another thing, like people that you've known for a long time, sometimes they're going through problems, and then they feel like they can't trust anybody, but they do trust you, but they don't tell you like something, like don't get offended and don't feel like that person's bad. They're just going through a cycle. And that's why you get tested with the person that you love and trust, because they're going through the cycle you just finished going through. So there's a lot of understanding and getting used to nobody's perfect. You got me? I could know you for 20 years and then you act kind of weird one day and I'm like, what the fuck? And then you're like, oh, okay, well, yeah, they're going through the cycle I just went through, the testing of sincerity cycle, to see if you're really about that life, or you're really cool, or you're really trustworthy, or you really do love me, or you really care about me. You see, people go through that shit. That's why we can't really, use our judgment in a bad way for every single person, because you never know what people are going through unless they tell you. So it's hard. It's hard to like maintain good people, good friends, trust, love, honesty. It's a task. Absolutely, Hermana. I feel that, one day we all will get to see each other, and we all will like, be, you know, seeing somebody in real life is the energy changes. The energy is different. It's more of a I can feel and see now. Talking to people through a computer is one thing, and seeing somebody in real life is another thing. That's why I tell people, a lot of people on here, that if you're talking to somebody and you ain't about that, then purgatory is the place where your soul goes to be cleansed before heaven. And you say, do I see that? Well, the thing is with that, Miss Bikini, I say all the time, even though I'm a medium and I see spirits and I deal with them, I still feel like I'm not um I'm not privileged enough to see the purgatory of some spirits and some people, because that's not me, that's God's works. So I'm not gonna compare myself ever to what God can do, because I'm not God. I'm just, a person that goes through him and within him, you know? And that the thing is with that is, when I said that I see spirit in white, that's their purgatory. But see, heaven is such a divine place. It's only for the pure. It's only for, people who really are like never done no real dumb shit. And how many people do you know have not really sinned and been a saint? You can't even find somebody like that in this world today. There's hardly anybody you can even think of that's saintish like and divine like that, It's to me, I don't feel like I'm privileged enough to see heaven and to be in heaven or to go to heaven, because I'm nowhere near that heavenly type of, energy. Even though I'm a good person, I'm still sinned and still done dumb shit my whole life. But the thing is heaven is like for like all the saints and the apostles, and for God's real true, followers and things like that. But I feel like heaven is a place on earth. There's their divine, spiritual, purgatory, whatever it is, where you get cleansed before you go to heaven, and maybe you do go. But I still feel it's a you still got to go through a lesson and a course when you're on earth as a spirit. because God says, look, you can come to heaven. You're not going to hell because you're not that bad. But you can stay on earth as a spirit and help your family. And that's going to be your karma. That's going to be your gateway to heaven. If you do a good job in spirit, then I'll consider you in heaven. If not, you can hang out here on earth, bro. Go ahead. And that's why sometimes over a long period of time, I'll see certain spirit that I've tapped into in white. And that signifies that they've passed the test. That to me is how I feel. I could be wrong, but that's just how I feel. That's how my opinion on how it works. Because I don't know, because I'm not a spirit. But from what spirit shows me and analyzes to me, that's my opinion. That's what I think. Because I've seen it and that's how I feel. I don't feel like you die and go to heaven. That doesn't work that way. I don't think that's how it works. Because if that was the case, then why do I see all these spirits in their homes and on earth? So that's what I want to get explained too. If you're a medium and you're a person of God and knowledge, then why do I see spirit on earth? Why don't I see him in like these pearly gates of heaven? Because that don't exist for certain people. Some of our family and some of our ancestors may be in heaven because they're that divine and they're that perfect. But if you're not, you're going to be on earth, and you have to go through that course and go through that karma. Yeah, I believe that. You see, because I know I've seen everybody's spirit that they ask me to look at. I've never seen them anywhere else but their own homes and around them or where they used to live, or they're in some place, but they're never in like a outright heaven, like I don't think I'm privileged enough to see those things, because how can I see those things if I'm not a spirit and pure as God? Nobody is. But some people have to see that reality. Some people think that, oh yeah, I didn't kill nobody, so I'm going to heaven. It doesn't work that way. You still sinned. You still ain't no saint. You still ain't nobody like, for God to say, oh yeah, sure, you got a straight pass to heaven. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. You know what's in heaven? I'll tell you. I can tell you that unborn babies are in heaven probably because they're divine, they're perfect, they never sinned. Kids are in heaven because a lot of them don't even know what a sin is. They're too pure. Animals. A lot of things are in heaven probably, but I would say, in my opinion, things that are never been sinned and never and are completely perfect are like babies and unborn babies and things like that. Orphans, people that don't even know what that is. They don't have a chance to sin. So to me, that's the only divine source and spirit that's in heaven. To me, that's my belief. So that's the only thing I can think of. But sometimes for certain women that have miscarriages, their children are in spirit and they're at the age of the miscarriage and they're actually growing into a spirit form because they chose to be in that spirit form to take care of their mother and their father and their siblings. Because I've seen that and I've proved that already. I prove it all the time because sometimes you can't, because that child was already taken by their grandmother or grandfather, and they're like, oh no, we'll take them. We'll make sure they'll be all right. Yeah, like LZ and a lot of other people. My friend Tisha, she couldn't believe it. Nobody. She told me I told her one time that I see a little girl around her son, and she was like, "Yeah, that must be my miscarriage baby, right?" And I even said her age and everything, and I even described what she looked like, and she couldn't believe it. She was in awe. She didn't think that was possible. And I did it with LZ as well and a few other people. One time I did it, and I said, "Look, I don't know if you had like she actually had the baby, but the baby died at the age of 2 from like a some type of like heart problem. Like she gave birth to the child and had it for like a year and a half, 2 years, I think, and then the baby passed away. It was devastating, right? But she ended up having another kid, and she said her kid was acting weird and talking to she thinks that she's talking to like the sibling that died. And I described what the kid looked like, and I even saw the teddy bear on the couch that they were playing with. And she never came back to me and got a reading ever again because she thought that was the most spookiest, craziest shit ever. It was like I was the camera and I could see on her couch and on her fucking house. I saw her couch, the carpet, the teddy bear, her son playing with the daughter that was dead in spirit. I saw everything. And that woman never came back to me ever again. She was like, fuck that shit. She's like, how the fuck you see inside my house and you saw my child and you saw the teddy bear? Who the fuck does that? And she didn't get offended. She was just like, I can't believe this shit. Like she was grateful to understand that that's how it worked, but she was too scared to come back. And it's funny sometimes, but like she didn't take offense to it, but she just wanted to know like if that was her child there playing with the other one. But yeah, it was so like vivid that I saw the actual teddy bear and described it, and she was like, "How the fuck that shit even happened?" So I'm looking through the eyes of your child that died. That's how it works, sweetheart. I'm looking through his eyes. He's showing me where he is. So if you want to know if your child that passed away is with your other child playing in that living room on that couch with that fucking teddy bear, then that's what they're gonna tell me to guarantee that they're there. So, but that child never sinned. So that child could have went to heaven. But that child said, "No, fuck that. I'm gonna go back to my mom and my sibling and be with them." See, so that child still has a spiritual choice to be with their parent and their house and be with their sibling and play with them. You see what I'm saying? So it's a choice to like be perfect and so divine to go to heaven as a child, but that child said, "No, no, I'm going back home. I don't want to go to heaven. I want to go be with my sibling, and I'm going to grow with them." And they actually grow to the age that they were supposed to be, and they are. That's how it works sometimes. See, that's why God is so powerful and so great. He can do those things if you want it. You have a choice. He gives you free will. When you're born, you have fucking free will. And when you're a spirit, he gives you the same choice. He gives you free will. Now, you want to go back to earth or you're staying with me? Because you are pure. You're not sin. You're a young child. So you want to go back home to mommy and go back home to your sibling? Okay, cool. You go ahead then. Bye. You think it don't work like that? It fucking works like that, and nobody can tell me no different. Because I know the truth. I see it. And ain't nobody gonna tell me no different. Because I see that shit and I've proved it. And that's how it works, whether you believe it or not. Some mediums see different shit, and so do I. But most people would tell you that's how it works. Yeah. You can see through the eyes of the spirit. They'll show you shit to prove that they're here. So when people say, "Oh yeah, everybody goes to heaven," that's bullshit. Don't believe that. You ain't that privileged to go there. Nobody is. It's a choice. God tells you whether or not you can go. You remember when you die, you got to go before Him? That's the truth. He says, okay, well, what do you want to do? I'll give you free will. Go back to earth. And when I die, and God says, what do you want to do, Mark? I said, look, God, please forgive me, but I'm going to strip club. I'm going to the beach. I want to see some women. I don't want to be no perv spirit, but I want to get my eyes full. I want to go see the world. I want to go watch all the football games and basketball games. I want free ticket the whole way around. I want to go see all part of shit. I want to live my goddamn life. Let me live on earth as a spirit. I want to go have fun. Okay, God. Okay, Mark, no problem. God will grant you that wish, brother. Go back to earth. You go do what you got to do. You did a lot. You did a lot for people. You're good. I'll let you go back to Bermuda and hang out on the beach. Go look at them asses and thongs, and go to the strip clubs if you want, all over the world. Go to all those basketball games. Go to the football games. Go have fun, mate. But go. See your parents, see your people in spirit. If you want to. Go see your friends. Go help people. Yeah, I'll do it. I'll say like, yeah, God, thanks a lot, bro. I'm going. Exactly, and that's what they do. You're going to be an acrobat. There you go, Oda. So yeah, that's my analysis on how I see, feel, and know, and that's my belief. Now, if you think I'm wrong, that's up to you. If you think I'm right, so be it. That's my opinion. That's my life. That's how I see. That's how I know. And I've already proven all the things that I've said. So you do whatever you want. It's your life. We have free will. And I have free will to tell you what I see. Whether you believe it, that's up to you. But I have witnesses and I have receipts, and that's the way it is. And I told God He can use me as His example. And that's why I do what I do. Because I want to be an example that He wants to make me an example for you. And that's all. That's all I want. Everybody to be happy. And everybody to understand that that's how it works. That's how it works, ladies and gentlemen. You believe in God, you'll be all right. He'll spare your life, and He'll spare your soul, and He'll spare your spirit. If you don't, you fuck around and you find out. He might like send you back to earth as a fucking ant to get sprayed on Bagon on, or He might bring you back as a cockroach, or He might bring you back as something else that you might not like. So fuck around and find out. He also has free will to deal with you. Yeah? So don't be an ass, don't be a fucking idiot, and don't be a bad bastard. Because you're gonna end up coming back as an ant eater or a fucked up dog in the desert with no water for like 30 days. Yeah? Don't fuck around. Or He might make you a statue and you get shit on all day by birds. Okay? Don't fuck around. Be good and believe. Okay? I can give you some more examples, but you might not like it. Okay? There you go, Caddy. It's not that bad. As long as you're a good person, you'll be all right. Even though they say the good, don't get what they want, but don't believe that. Yeah. If you can come back as my cat, I'll pet you. I'll feed you and make sure you're okay. You can be my pet putty cat. Oh, I can't handle you being a hairless cat. No, no, no. Come on now. That'll make you look gross. You know? The only hairless cat should be you between your legs, but not a real cat, hairless cat. No, come on now. Don't do that to me. All right, damn it. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. Let me get my ass. Yeah, I need a fluffy one. Yeah, yeah, fluffy little kitty cat. Purring all around me. You kisses and shit. You know, I'll take care of you. I'll take care of you. I'll take care of the pretty cat. Yeah, putting your tail under my face and shit. Yeah, I'll give you friskies and all nice fancy feast food and shit. I'll take care of you. I'll take care of you. I promise. I will. I even give you home cooked meals and shit. You be the best cat in the world. There you go. All right, Hermana. See, there you go. That's good. Hey, we never know. I might come back as Heathcliff. We can both be cats. You know, why not? We can purr together and do all sorts of cat naps and there you go. Sounds good to me. We'll see what happens. No, we won't. But at least we had that in our previous life. Our baths are sacred. No one will ever know. All right. I love you guys. Love you too, Hermana. I'll see you all. Oh yeah, we can share. We can share a scratching post, sure. Or I can like scratch your back and you can scratch mine. We'll do like some next level cat shit. All right. I'll see you guys tomorrow. God bless you guys. I'll see you all. Have a great weekend. I'm gonna go get my ass to bed. I've been on here for like almost 4 hours. But I'm so glad you guys came by. Great conversations and had a good time laughing, catching up, and having fun. Good night, Hermana. Good night, Caddy. Good night, Marley. Marley, you're up damn late because you slept all damn day, see? Good night, Miss Bikini, if you're still here. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care. Have a good Sunday. Peace out. Marley still got 2 eyes open, everybody. Usually she has